Next, take the middle decorative straps that we top stitched earlier, and on the wrong side of the middle strap, we are going to measure 2.5 inches down from one of the short edges. And we're gonna make a line across the strap like that. I like to do all of them at one time. So line up the edges. Like that. And then measure 2.5 inches down. And then draw a line. That way your line is really consistent across all your straps. You're also going to grab the loop that you top stitched, and we are going to be cutting this in 2.5 inch increment. So basically the 10-inch length is going to become 4 pieces. So I'm just going to measure that out really quick and then cut them. Okay, now we have 4 loop pieces. And next I'm going to take my super glue. I like to use this Gorilla super glue with the brush and the nozzle because it is good for any application, because you can use the nozzle and you can also remove the top, and then there's a brush as well. So I'm just going to take my super glue and put a small bead of glue along the top edge of the loop piece. And then I'm gonna just loop it and connect the 2 short ends together, holding just for a sec. I also put it down and kind of push against my table so that I can get one hand free and grab a clip. There. Now I just clip them together and let them dry for a bit. Doesn't take long at all. I'm gonna do the other 3. Those are drying over there. And next what we're gonna do is take our 4 middle decorative straps and we're gonna measure down from the short edge. We've got the short ends here all lined up. We have our 2.5 inch line that we drew here, and then the rest of the strap down here. So we are going to measure 1 inch down from the top, and we're going to place a mark centered in the strap. This is okay if you want to do the wrong side of the strap or the front. This is where your rivet is going to go. Next, we're going to make a mark that's 1 5/8 inch away from the same edge. And we're going to place another dot for the hole that we're going to punch. So, as you can see here, we end up with a dot that is centered 1 inch down from the short edge, another dot that is 1 5/8 inch away from the short edge, and then our 2.5 inch line. And make sure that all 3 of those marks are on the same end of the strap. We're not going to do anything with this end of the strap yet. Next, you're going to punch the holes for the 2 dots that we just made on all 4 straps. Okay. All right, all of our holes have been punched. Next, what we're gonna do is take our super glue again, and right below that 2.5 inch mark, we're gonna place a small bead of super glue right below that line. We're gonna take one of our loops, should be dried now, and we're gonna slip it on to the strap, and we're gonna secure it with the super glue, lining it right up against the line that we drew. So the top, this is the top of the strap, so the top of the loop is right underneath that line that we drew. And it shouldn't take long to have that secured. It is possible, if you don't have glue, it's possible to use double-sided tape here and then just stitch the loop on by just moving the front of it out of the way and just doing a couple stitches right through the back of the loop and the decorative strap. But since the loop doesn't actually carry any weight, I do find that the super glue is sufficient for holding that to the strap. So now it's very well secure. Do that to all 4. Now you're gonna have 4 middle decorative straps, all with loops on them. They each also have 2 holes punched on the top there. Next, you're gonna take one of your buckles, and when the prong is in the closed position, it's going to be facing up. Feed the top of your middle strap through the bottom of your buckle, and then put the prong through the top hole that we punched, and then feed the top of the middle strap back through the buckle like that. So what you essentially have is the top of your middle strap is folded over that center bar of the buckle, and the prong of the buckle is through the top hole that we punched in the strap. So with your prong closed, make sure that you're just pulling snug to just get everything sitting flat. So what you're gonna do next is just take a little piece of double-sided tape and put it along the short edge of the middle strap. Remove the paper, and you can see this is the back of the buckle, this is the front of the buckle. So with the prong in the closed position, just kind of hold it there. Fold the top of the middle strap down so that the double-sided tape sticks to the other side of the strap. So now you have a strap that's folded over that middle bar. And next, you can either do this with a pen. Basically, we're going to transfer the hole that we made right here to the back side so that we can place a rivet all the way through the strap. So you can either take your pen and put it through the hole and mark on the back side unstick your double-sided tape and punch the hole, or I just take my hand punch and put it through the hole I made, making sure that it's centered on the back. And punch my hole. So now the hole is going through both sides of the strap. And we're gonna leave that for now because we aren't going to be setting a rivet in that until it's attached to the main panel. Do all 4 of your straps the same way with the buckle, feeding it up, putting the prong through the top hole, and then feeding it back through the buckle, adding some double-sided tape to the very edge, pulling the paper off the tape, hold the prong closed and fold over. And punch the hole through all layers.